This ILLOWA FCA season preview is brought to you by Whipple's Hybrids, more than a number.
The names and faces change, but the results remain the same here in Geneseo. The 2015 Green Machine is hoping for its 53rd straight winning football season. How do they do it? Well, amazingly, if you check a mission statement from Geneseo football, winning isn't that high up the list.
They're out here because they enjoy football. There's things about football that aren't fun, and it's the same way with coaches, but that's the way it is, and that's really the way society is. There's things out there that aren't always going to be fun, and you got to work your way through it and do the best that you can. So this group is starting to come together. And like I said, I'm excited to see where we're heading.
It's definitely, I think, the off season is finding that balance because you're excited to be back and with your friends and stuff, but you also got to stay focused because we can't be taking any steps back in the summer. We got to make the most of it. So
there's so many things you can control, and one of them is attitude in a lot of ways too, and bonding, that kind of stuff. How do you guys achieve that so you guys really are that brotherhood?
Yeah, I think you see a lot of guys we're hanging out after practice and spending a lot of time together and like joking around when we can and stuff. So I think that helps build good relationships.
That team component, we've always been a really close group, and we meshed really well with the group under us. And I just think this summer we've really bonded, and even through the season. In between the lines, it's time to practice, but afterwards we always have fun and get along. I felt that last year as a guy that didn't play a lot, the coaches, they coach you the same no matter what position you are, and that just attests to the success that we've had.
Just like every other program, Geneseo has lost its share of talent because of graduation, especially at the skill positions this year. But that's opportunity for guys who have been waiting for their chance to get in.
It's no different than any other year that I've been here, and probably for the last 50 years, is that now it's a new seniors group's turn. And they're anxious, and they're excited, and they want to hold up their end of the bargain.
And one thing you had last year was you were able to spread the ball around so much because you had the guys that could carry it too. Is that something that could be there again with what depth could be?
Well, we want to do that. We want to, create as much problems for the defense as possible, and that means getting it to a lot of different people somehow, some way. We threw a little bit more than what we've done in the past because we had a kid that could do it, and we had a guy that could catch, some guys that could catch it. I thought we were extremely balanced in the offensive backfield, and I just thought we were kind of a hard team to defend when I look back at it. So that's the goal, and the big thing now is to figure out what we can do, this team can do, because every team's different.
We've been blessed to have two great defenses in front of us that we can learn from. I think we've taken a lot of what we've seen the last 2 years and applied it to this year.
How big is modeling, that you guys have grown up around this all your lives and seen how it's done too?
Yeah, that's huge because it sets an expectation, and we have a goal to work towards, and it just helps us get to where we need to be.
And we did lose a lot of guys, but it happens every year, and I think the big message we had last year was to learn from the guys in front of you, and I think we definitely did this offseason, so now it's just our turn to see what we have to do.
Talk about coming off such a great year and then facing another great schedule too. I mean, you guys totally embrace that, don't you? That you're gonna get challenged every week too.
Yeah, it's a great feeling knowing every week you have to come to play. Just take it 1 week at a time.
I'm happy where this team's going. Again, it's a different group than last year. No different than last year's group the year before that, the year before that. So, like I said, I'm excited. I'll be interested to see how the leadership steps up because I think that's a big component that needs to be replaced, and we'll go from there.
Opportunity where's your challenge and encouragement to guys to say, hey, that position's open, and how do I get on that field?
Well, if you look at our past history, we've always tried to develop more and more people as the season got going, and where we're at in week 1 won't be where we're at in week 2 or week 7, and hopefully longer than that. So we keep bringing guys along, and once they get more comfortable and acclimated to what's going on and how it's played at the varsity level, more guys step up, and that just makes our team stronger. So that's the goal every year, is to develop more and more players, and when players see that they got a chance to play, it always brings good practices.
Geneseo has a fantastic Fellowship of Christian Athletes huddle, both at the high school and at the middle school. How about you? Are you ready to start FCA at your college, high school, or middle school? To find out how, you can contact me or check out our website at ILLOWAFCA.org. With this FCA season preview, I'm Dan Pearson.
Just stay right. You can move forward. Yeah, you're coming forward. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Next guy up. Here we go. Start with the right ball in the right arm. Put your left hand down. Right leg up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, good. Next guy up. Start ball with right arm, good grip.